Car accident witnesses, how to get them, and how they can help you win your case. Witnesses are critical to car accidents and any other type of injury claim. Why? Because you want somebody else other than you supporting your theory of the case. Think about a car accident. Perhaps you think you had the green light, you go through, and somebody else ran a red and hit you. It happens, I will promise you, that the other car will say they had a green light too. It's not possible, of course, that both sides of the traffic had the green light. Somebody's wrong. And the difference maker in this case and so many others could be that witness, could be that pedestrian, that bystander, that person at the bus stop who just happens to see what really happened. They can make or break the case. It's very, very important to me as a personal injury lawyer and to you as an injury victim to secure witness evidence. So, if you're hurt at a store, perhaps there's other customers or security cameras around that capture the incident. In that car accident circumstance, there could be people in their homes, pedestrians walking the dog. So many people are often around, especially in high traffic areas. You want to ideally talk to people at the scene of the accident if your medical injuries allow, because people will come out of the woodwork. People will approach and say, "Are you okay? Are you all right? Oh my goodness, I saw the accident." They may be huddled off to the side or perhaps near a street post or the lights. Talk to these people or have somebody else go up to them and say, "Hey, did you see the accident? What did you see? What did you hear?" And they'll tell you. If somebody saw the accident or may have seen the accident, you have to be sure to get their name and get their contact information. And that just doesn't mean their phone number, but get their email address too. Text that person or call that person to make sure the number is right. Ideally, you can have that witness communicate details of what they saw right away. I can tell you, memories fade quickly. People are often witnesses to accidents, and I will call them when I learn about the accident months later, and sometimes it's even years later, and the person doesn't remember. Or their memory is incredibly foggy at this point, when it used to be crystal clear. As a personal injury lawyer, I want to enshrine that memory in a document as soon as I can. I want to have that person commit to writing or commit to an audio statement or whatever it is, as soon as possible, what they saw, what they heard, what they noticed. And ultimately, we want to know if it's hurtful or helpful to the case. If it's hurtful, then we want to know that, because we can plan effectively. We can get other witnesses, or perhaps we even get expert evidence to counter what that witness says, because maybe they got it wrong. But if a witness is supportive, it can change the game. A supportive witness can be that second person to unmask what actually happened, to reveal to the at-fault party's insurance that their insured may be dishonest, or maybe they saw it wrong. I can tell you, people will be dishonest when it comes to car accidents because they're concerned about being wrong. They're concerned about being at fault, and they're concerned about their premiums. They will lie or leave out select details and hope that their car insurance company sees them in the right, or maybe only 50% responsible. I can tell you, when it comes to a personal injury claim, especially with serious injuries, we need to be 100% clear about what actually happened. And if you, as an injury victim, are actually not at fault for the accident, then it should matter to you 100% what really happened. And you need to get evidence to corroborate your position, even in the moment, if you don't think you need it. You need to make sure that you're canvassing for potential witnesses. Nowadays, witnesses may not actually be at the scene after the car accident. They could be online. So often we see video posted by passersby on Twitter, on Facebook, and in the news. People will post accident scenes and say, "Oh my goodness, did you see that accident on the highway?" You will have to search Twitter, search Facebook to see potential details of the accident. We have found the accident happening or the immediate aftermath of an accident on Twitter. Our client had no idea. Maybe they're not even on Twitter. Get somebody who's familiar with technology and social media nowadays Search the time and the place of the accident, and you may discover that somebody actually recorded the accident or recorded even moments before the accident. You can send a message to them and get their contact information. It's incredibly helpful. Lastly, often we will get, as a personal injury lawyer, we will get a reconstruction done of the scene of the accident. We will use witness evidence to help inform that approach. So if I have a client who says, Jeff, I know I was right, and I know I had the green light, or I know I wasn't speeding, or I know I had the right of way. And if we don't have a witness statement, we can reconstruct this using black box data, markings on the road, and other things like this. But that witness statement can be the difference maker, and it can make an okay case into a great case. It can make a losing case into a winning personal injury case. So if you have questions about a car accident or a personal injury claim, if you have questions about evidence, questions about how to get a witness, questions about how to make the most of what that witness has to say, contact us. I can give you tips and advice about what you should do to protect your case. Remember, at the end of the day, you only have a personal injury case if you can prove that the other party was at fault. So it's just critical that you invest time and energy to making a strong case, a solid case on liability, because at the end of the day, that's the first thing that you need to do before you can talk about damages and what fair compensation is for your injuries. So if you have any questions about liability, about building your case and protecting your case and protecting your legal rights, reach out to us. You can contact my firm by phone, email, chat, whatever is most convenient. We'll get you the answers that you need so you can make informed decisions about your case and protect your rights. Good luck.